Welcome back to our latest adventure in Ireland. This is the Kerry Way and it's day 5 where we are travelling from Cardaniel to Sneem, our way of course. This is the view from the breakfast table in the breakfast room of our B&B. And how about this quirky potbelly stove that looks like it's made from a cannonball? Greetings from Cardaniel, the tiny town on the ocean here. Well, I've been morning faffing, as Brendan calls it, and my faffery is almost complete and we're about to get going. Today we're supposed to be walking to Sneem. Well, we are going to Sneem, but we are not walking the whole way because I don't know. We don't want to. So we're going to go to Castle Cove. I don't know. We actually have a decision point where we could go and see a big ring fort. We've seen a few of those so far, so it's kind of like, I don't know. It's a ring fort. Would be amazing. But
we do have till 2 o'clock till the bus comes, and it's currently quite early.
Yeah. We had a great stay in our B&B, very comfortable, Thidwick, great breakfast, lovely hosts as per usual. And we had a towel warmer, so we got to dry our smalls that we had hand washed. All right, fairly low chance of sunglasses today, but who knows? Who knows? High chance of getting wet. Rain jacket's already on, and we start with a climb. And I think there might even be a fun fact. Oh yes, this is the Butter Road again. So we were on this the other day and I mentioned this was called the Butter Road or Daniel O'Connell's Road. It was used during the early 18th and 19th centuries to transport butter, from South Kerry to Cork. And the road was also associated with the liberated Daniel O'Connell, who used to go to Dublin and London, and there was apparently a momentous effect on the Irish history as a result of him. I'm still faffing because I haven't done my pack up properly. All right, I'm going to put you down. I'm going to put you down just for a second. Well, actually not for a second. Can you hold this?
Well, you're putting it down.
No, you're going to hold it. You can talk to the viewers.
It's quite extensive, the morning faff generally. You know, you have to be prepared for a good 10 minutes of standing around while she organises everything and then reorganises it and then decides it needs more organising.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Okay, let's get going on the Butter Road or Daniel O'Connell Road. All right, let's go. I'm feeling a bit wobbly today and thus, a gate, Brendan. A gate we can actually go. Amazing, we don't have to climb that stile. So yeah, tiny bit wobbly today. I'm not sure why. I think I'm just worried about the weather today because who knows. Anyway, I cannot control it. Stop worrying. Let's go up the hill. Okay, I'm putting you down this time. This is also part of the Walk of the Planets here. So Jupiter takes 12 Earth years to go around the sun. Who knew? And at last count, when that sign was done, had 79 moons. I didn't know it had 79 moons. That's a lot of moons. We were just commenting on the absence of sheep droppings on this morning's trail, but there are sheep here. So clearly I might be speaking too soon as well. Also, it started raining and Brendan is contemplating rain pants. It's a no from me right now because I'm hot enough with a rain jacket on and it's 16 degrees-ish, but the wind is very chilly. So you can see just where we've climbed. The beautiful flowers here to greet us this morning. I was feeling a bit wobbly, I have to say. I really was, I'm not sure why. I feel like I've got my trail legs, but I don't know why. I know, I've been talking to my sisters at home, which has helped. on the text, you know. So thanks, girls. I know you'll watch this eventually. I heart you. All right. Now I've gotten going though, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So just got to do it, huh? Just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. We have just popped over that first rise, one of our first climbs of the day, which was very pleasant. And, you know, we've got sea or bay views again. Is that the inlet? I don't know. Again, never trust me. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the thing that we're enjoying the most this morning, Brendan?
Feels a bit weird because there's no sheep shit or cow shit on the trail.
And it doesn't stink.
Say that, there's some right there.
Yeah, but that's very old. This trail is really well maintained. It's really, really pleasant, actually. It's just an observation, not a complaint or anything about the amount of, you know, animal excrement, because that is what fertilizes this great land. And it's just strange when you're so used to it and it's not there. You go, oh wow, this is really nice. So, views. And will we go to the ring fort or not? I don't know. You'll need to keep watching just to see, because I don't know and you don't know. We're just going to wait. There is a decision point at some part of the trail and we'll decide then, and I'll let you know. Anyway, I'm blubbering and I don't even know what I'm saying. So let's just carry on. Let's just keep walking together. We'll just keep going and keep exploring and keep being grateful that, you know, it's quite pleasant at the moment, and hopefully it will continue to be so. All right, just keep going, just keep going. And so it continues. Second bench for the day. That's 2 benches already. We've just popped the mat out and we're just going to take a little sit. Oh, the Kerry Way, the benches are abundant here.
Very good.
And we just passed by Uranus. I had trouble seeing it though. Couldn't see Uranus. Where was Uranus?
Nicely enough. You just didn't ask nicely enough. Should I go to the ring fort? Or don't know, still deciding. But we are getting close to a decision. Are you ready for the decision? Ready.
To the ring fort! On the way to Staigue Fort, and another in the middle of absolutely nowhere. A life-saving defibrillator. Oh, I've glimpsed it. I've glimpsed it in the distance. Okay, power on. Up the road. This is Staigue Fort and it costs €1 to enter. It is an honesty system and we certainly put our money in the box, but a lot of people didn't. I do encourage you to do that to help maintain sites as this so that they are looked after for years to come for many other people to visit. There's also an ice cream and a coffee van just at the entrance as well, so if you come up here, it's a lovely, lovely little visit. Now, this is one of the largest and finest stone forts in Ireland, and they believe that it was probably built in the early centuries AD, but before Christianity came to Ireland. It's believed to have been the home of a very wealthy landowner or a chieftain who had a great need for security. The engineering in this thing is absolutely magnificent. Now, the wall is up to 6 metres high and 4 metres thick, and it's built entirely without mortar, and it encloses an area 30 metres in diameter. There are near vertical masonry joints, and you can see them in the wall, and these might indicate that the fort was actually built in stages rather than in one go. The fort was entered through that narrow lintel-covered passage in the wall that you saw me enter through just before. It was believed to have been the home of the chieftain's family, their guards, their servants, and would have been full of houses and outbuildings and possibly tents or other temporary structures. Now, there are no buildings surviving in the fort today, but there are a couple of small chambers that are contained within the wall, which I will show you in a little bit more detail shortly. Now, the top of the wall was also reached by a series of steps which crisscrossed against the inside of the wall. Some of them are quite steep, and there's an earthen bank and a ditch around the fort to give it further protection. Now, walking across the top of this, it was quite interesting and felt a little bit precarious, I have to say, but it was very wide, and I marvelled at why it sort of went up and down as to why they designed it to go that way. I don't know, it's a bit strange. Let's keep exploring. There's Brendan in the blue shirt, and he looks tiny on the wall. It gives you some idea of the scale. There he is again. And here's one of two of the rooms that are built into the wall. We were lucky enough to actually have a nice little rest in here where there weren't too many people, and I felt really safe and really warm. It was really quiet as well, which you can imagine with those thick walls, it would block a lot of the sound, and we were very protected from the wind here. Well, goodbye Staigue Fort for now. That was 150% worth the visit. And to give you a further sense of today's journey, we are now retracing our steps somewhat to get down to Castle Cove so we can get on a bus towards Sneem. It'll give us, I think, around a 14k walk in total, which is fine by me. We made it to the bus stop where I had a little rest, and then onwards towards Sneem, which was our destination for the day. And this is the Sneem River. I'm going to show you a little bit more of Sneem tomorrow, but here's a sneak peek. We're almost done with the day, and this is D. O'Shea's pub. 10 out of 10 for this one. Food was great, service was great, highly recommend. Well, we have successfully reached Sneem. We have eaten a delicious lunch/dinner.
It was. Probably could have stopped with entrees.
Those were the best potato skins in my life, I think. That looks nice too.
Yeah.
We're on our way to our hotel. We're both a little bit tired, so we are actually thinking of having a day off tomorrow. But we're off to Cahersiveen View Hotel, which is that way, back towards the way we came.
Saw it on the way in.
Yeah, saw it on the way in. Best bits about today, quickly?
Best bits about today. Oh, the round fort.
The Ring Fort.
Ring fort, yes.
Yeah, that was incredible, which you'll have already seen some footage. There were a couple other really lovely moments. I actually really just liked the first climb, that first part of the trail, and then sitting down by the little creek with the babbling brook. That was really lovely as well. And then to finish it off, Dioche's.
Oh my God.
Excellent food. Look at you, Limpy McLimpson.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay, we're going to go and secure ourselves into the hotel, rest, relax. Thanks for sticking with us, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.